Hey everybody, I am back with another 5-minute Devo message, whatever you want to call it. So growing up, I grew up in a Christian church, and I've been to a bunch of different youth gatherings, Christian convention type things, and I've heard a bunch of speakers say, "Oh, while I was preparing for this, God really had one word on my mind. He just kept saying one word to me," and I was always like, "It's kind of weird. I don't understand that." Until this last week, where God has really been just repeating one word at me over and over and over again. And that one word is rest. And so when God first was like, rest, you need rest, I was like, oh, he means sleep. I'm in the middle of a show right now. We are in performance week. We've been rehearsing for a month. And so it's like, yeah, this is God just saying, yo, you need to get some sleep. But the more I wrestled with that word rest, and read through the Bible and figured out what God was trying to say, the more I realized that he was trying to get me to find Psalm 62, verse 1, but I'm going to read verses 1 and 2. It says, "Truly my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from him. Truly he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken." And this is just such a big thing. In this world, we are pushed to do everything. We are pushed to have the perfect job, the perfect school, the perfect friends, the perfect life, go on fancy brunch dates and dinner dates and all of this different stuff. And it's a lot. Trying to live up to the standards of this world, it's overwhelming. And so when we turn around and we realize, man, I need rest, and we think, oh, I need rest, I'm going to go take a nap. Or, oh, I need rest, I'm going to binge Netflix for 6 hours. Guilty. But in reality, when we need that rest, it's time that we need to find our rest in God. My soul finds rest in God, as it says in Psalm 62. When you spend time with God, that is where you're going to find your rest. That is where you're going to find the energy you need to keep going. And it's also going to show you that you don't need to do all the things of this world. You don't need to always have the perfect hairdo. I don't right now. You don't always have to have the most amazing makeup. I have none on. The more you spend time with God and the more you realize how amazing he has made you on your own, and the more you find your rest in him rather than trying to find rest and peace and fulfillment from anything of this world, the more you're going to realize you were made perfect by the creator of the universe. The God who hung the stars and the God who made the trees decided to make you, and he knows every hair on your head. And we can find rest in that. Just with the rest of the Psalm 62, 1 through 2. My salvation comes from him. He is my rock and my salvation. My fortress, I will never be shaken. God is our rock. He is our fortress. He is our safe place. He is where we can go when the world feels like it's falling apart, which right now, I don't know about you guys, but it kind of feels like our world is falling apart. We have got just craziness coming from all angles with a pandemic and protests and people just getting farther and farther away from Jesus. And we need to get back to him. We need to find him, because it's only through him that we can find that rest and we can be fully content and we can breathe. We can have that sense of things will be okay. We can find that only through God. And if we're trying to find it through social media and parties and friends and anything else, we are never going to feel rested. We are never going to feel content. We are always going to feel just off and uneasy. So my challenge for you today is to take time, spend time with God, and find your rest in him rather than trying to find rest in this world, because this world will fail you, but God won't. Have a great day, guys.